Our Father's Burden and Drag the Blade on WRSE. Track 8 off of their brand new album coming out November 10th titled Secret. And here to talk about that is our Father's Burden. Evil Steve on bass going to talk to us about writing that song. Now, that song is titled Drag the Blade. Steve, what did you, how did you kind of find the music to go along with that? Do you remember specifically how you did that, or was it kind of just...
Actually, it's kind of an old tune that was never put together.
Mm-hmm.
It was a couple pieces of fragments of songs that I just kind of threw out one day, and the first half I was playing, and everybody was digging it, and then Staniel says, "Do you have anything to go with that?" And I was like, "Well, maybe this," and it just all fit. Mm-hmm. And then Ted wrote all the lyrics and came up with the title, and it just rocked.
Very, very cool.
For me, it was awesome. It was awesome. It's like my first song, start to finish, and the whole band was digging it. And there's, no better feeling than creating and playing, definitely.
Of course, man, definitely right. Now, do you have other songs on this album too, or is this your?
Not yet. No. These tunes, I'd say about a majority of these tunes they had before I even joined the band, and then there's some new stuff on there.
Cool.
But there will be more of me to come on the next album.
Yes, definitely. More evil, which is funny that they say Evil Steve, because you seem like a really nice guy. I
hang out with me for
just
a while.
just don't make them angry.
Yeah, right. Seriously, man. Seriously. So, Tony, this question goes to you actually.
Yeah.
They talked about how the band now wants you to do some live production for them and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I'm not real familiar with. I mean, I have had some training at where I went to school. There were some classes offered, so I do know a little bit about it.
Mm-hmm.
Know my way around a live console a little bit, and it's like somebody mentioned that I'm sure the guy at Penny Road Pub knows what he's doing, but so I think it'd be better left to him to handle something like that.
Yeah, but he can tell the guy that, hey man, you need to have some echo on that.
Right, yeah, just as far as because
you know how we like it, you know what I mean?
Right, just being familiar with the song.
But
right.
I'm sure the guy will be alright.
Yeah.
Right on. So. Cool beans. So you've mainly only done actual studio work then?
For the most part.
And you've been doing that for how long?
Well, I just graduated in June. So yeah, I mean,
cool.
Before that was off and on with stuff, just kind of tinkering around with friends and stuff in the basement type of thing.
Right on.
For many years. So yeah, it's a fairly new thing for me too. So like I said, this is the first time I've ever done like a full album or anything like that.
Right on.
So,
but one thing,
a lot of learning experience.
But then something that would actually, I think that would work with you doing their live sound is that you worked with them for so long that one would say that you know their sound.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes,
yeah.
Definitely.
Cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. So, Stan.
Yes.
This question goes to you. What are your thoughts on long walks on the beach? So how this goes is you said that some would say that you write a majority of it, but you said it's actually a pretty even process. Like you guys all kind of.
Well, I encourage everybody to write and bring their own stuff to the table.
Right.
No matter what it is.
So,
because that's why we do so much different stuff, because everybody comes from a different background and whatever else, and so that's why we have different sounds.
But you had your hand in basically every song on this album, right? Like you've added some kind of creative touch to it, or kind of started things off.
Well, I got a big blues background. Chris's dad, I've been jamming with him, playing Chuck Berry tunes from back in the day, playing in campfires. So it's like singing and and doing harmonies with people. I've done all that stuff, and then played with a speed metal band. So it kind of incorporated all that stuff that I've learned from my past and brought it all together with this, and have these guys bring what they got and
very
create a different sound.
Yeah. So then you actually working on this album as far as writing it, because I was asking Ted, and he didn't really know. Not that he didn't know how to answer it, just he wasn't too sure on the answer, I guess. So seeing as how you write the majority of the actual music itself, I guess I'll ask you: do you see your next album, your next EP, expanding on this one, and how so?
Musically and everything I'd have to say. Technically, I guess what's going to happen is that we're going to be, how like I say, our chemistry is going to be better. Everything that we're going to do is probably going to be progressively better. It could be faster, it could be heavier, but you know, main thing I think what we're doing is we're going to push the envelope for whatever it is we're going to do. It's going to be extreme, it's going to be in your face, and it's going to be crazy. That's the bottom line. That's what we're looking for. Something different, something to catch somebody's eye, their ear.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think that you'll be doing any vocal on it, like any lead vocals, throw something in, or?
I'm not looking to do that right now, but I'm just looking to write more tunes, man.
Right on.
Really, you know, if anything, you know, I try to, you know, I already do enough as is as a guitar player. I don't want to, you know, do any more than that for the most part. I like to, if I do write, I like to just give them an idea and have them flow with it.
Cool.
You know, that's what most of it is.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, yeah, Ted says that I write some of the lyrics, but you know, I write some and then I write like a verse and then he'll write the next two verses or vice versa. It goes, what comes around goes around. Everybody fills in each other's blanks. And that's the best thing about it.
There's
Right
no
on.
rules, no structure.
Yeah.
It's just go.
Right on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the natural way to do it,
It
probably.
And Ted's very good at filling in those blanks, I'll tell you what. You know.
Well, let me
He's
guess.
got good brain in there, got
Mhm.
a lot of good ideas.
So
So
nice cap too.
yeah.
One thing that I did, and I just thought about it driving here for some reason, because I was thinking about the fact there are a lot of reality shows out there. For instance, these shows have gotten a lot of pawn places famous. Like, you know, you got Pawn Stars and hardcore pawn. I don't know if you guys watch any of those.
Yeah.
All those different pawn shops. All those different pawn shops and all that. Anyway, but you know, yeah. And like after these shows have come out, I guess people travel from across the whole nation to go to these pawn places and, you know, pawn things or, you know, buy things or whatever they're looking to do. And I was just thinking, if for some reason anybody was ever, you know, like they heard they heard you guys play and you guys were at the status that you're at now, where you're not on this national kind of stage thing, you know, like not everybody knows who you are, and they're like, you know, we're going to give you your own show. We're going to go around the nation with our Father's Burden and film you guys and give you guys your own, you know, reality show. How would you guys feel about that? Would that be?
Oh, that would be great.
Wouldn't that be insane? like, would you guys be down to?
Yeah, I guess if the price was right, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, if the price was right and just all we had to do was jam all the time, then yeah, sure, you know.
And then
why
like
not?
they might want you guys.
You know,
they might.
I wouldn't care.
They might want you
That'd
guys to
be-
throw in certain little conflicts or something to make the show. Like, I don't know why I can see you and like Ted going at it over something. And just, you know, and just
Oh,
being
yeah.
like, hey, just relax.
Yeah, you know, I'm a mediator when it comes to some of that stuff, but no, man, you know,
Stands on
people
the fighting
do fight. We're brothers. We all have musical differences, but it's never gotten that extreme.
Right.
Never really had. So.
Awesome, guys. Well, hey, thank you guys very much for being on today. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Any shout outs before we get off the air? Or?
No,
I just want to say thanks to the Maharaji, and you're listening to WRSE 88.7 FM with our Father's Burden. I'm Evil Steve.
Evil Steve. Tony.
just thanks for having us, man.
Right on.
Appreciate it.
Stan signing off. Love you, babe, if you're listening to me, and my dad, everybody else. Shout out to you all. And Bob, if you're listening too.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, gentlemen, thank you guys very much for being on. We'll definitely talk to you guys soon. All right.
Right.
And everybody, please check out Our Father's Burden at ourfathersburden.com. You can also check them out November 10th live at Penny Road Pub for their album release party. That is their new 9-track album titled Secret. And again, you guys can get more information on that at ourfathersburden.com. You can also check out this video and more at tomorrowsalliance.com, as well as past interviews at Good Times Radio TV on youtube.com. Just go to YouTube and search Good Times Radio TV. This is Good Times Sunday on every Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. This is Jimmy Lisiaga. We'll be right back after this.
Cool.
All right, cool, man.
Thanks again, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you know what? After this song, I'll play Person. That's right.
All right, that's cool.
Cool.